Seeing the wonderful Nebrody Mountains has inspired me to cook something that's so very typical from that region, and it is leg of lamb. And also in that region you have the most fantastic wild herbs such as fennel and rosemary, and that's what I have today for my lamb. And what I need to do first is to actually grind down my fennel, just to get the flavour coming out of it. There we go, that looks good. Fabulous. I'm going to put about 3 cloves of garlic. And garlic always works so well with lamb. And then we have some lemons. And the juice of the lemon is actually going to tenderise this meat. First of all, though, I want the zest of the lemon. So in goes our garlic, our ground down fennel. And you just can't possibly make a lamb dish without rosemary. And what's so good about lamb is how well it takes flavour. Now, that should do that. And here is my lamb. I asked my butcher to specially butterfly this for me. And what that means is he took the bone out and he opened the leg of lamb out like a butterfly. Like so. There we are. So it's really important just to rub all of those lovely flavours in and just massage them into the meat. It smells so delicious. And I love cooking butterflied leg of lamb because I can oven bake it, as in roast it, or I can barbecue it in the summer. So it's a fantastic, versatile recipe. I'm back to my lemons again, and I'm going to juice about 2 lemons for 1 full leg of lamb, because the lemons tenderise the meat and make it beautiful and soft and so easy to carve, and of course melt in your mouth. And a southern Italian butterflied leg of lamb wouldn't be southern Italian without extra virgin olive oil. That's beautiful. So a handy tip now at this point, put your lamb in a plastic bag, that way then you've no spillage. Pop it all in. And then your lemon juice and olive oil go in. You know there's no salt in here. And it's important not to put salt in a marinade, because what that does is it actually draws out the flavours and the juices of the meat or the fish or whatever you're marinating. So I usually just put the salt in later, just through the roasting process. You can now just rub the marinade around like so and let the olive oil and lemon juice work its way into that lamb. Now, the best thing to do is to leave this for a minimum of 5 hours, because it will take time, especially for the lemon juice to tenderise the meat. Just goes in the fridge now, and the smells are just so fabulous. To be honest, I'd rather just cook it straight away. It's a shame I have to wait. My meat's just ready now, so I'm going to brown it before I roast it. You just take the meat out of the marinade, like so. And dry it off first, because if you leave a wet marinade on when you put the meat into your roasting tin to brown it, it just really stews in the liquid and it's not particularly nice. And off we go. I always love the sizzle. That's lovely. That's going to take a few minutes to brown. Meantime, I'm going to make a little unusual sauce to go with my lamb. We'll start with some lemon juice, a good pinch of pepper, a nice bit of rock salt, some honey, and of course we finish with olive oil. Now this dressing is beautiful on salads anyway, but just think of it on meat or fish the next time you're making it. Just check it for seasoning. And that is just perfect, if I don't mind saying so myself. That's good. So I'm just going to pop this in the fridge until I need it. And now to check my meat. Just flip the meat over now. Oh, that looks so good. So the next thing I need to do is just pour over the balance of the marinade. It'd be an awful shame to waste it. And what I can do is I can keep opening the oven and basting this marinade over the meat as the cooking goes along. So I'm going to pop this in the oven at about 190 degrees, and it should be ready in about 45 minutes. There you go. Inspired by the mountains of northern Sicily, butterflied leg of lamb Nebrody style.